Gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio, the island. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. We are currently undergoing shotgun shell shooting speed research level 1. I'll take it, it's not bad. We've got a whole kerfuffle here that we need to sort out, and it is eventually going to be sorted out. I don't really know what we're going to do today. I don't know. It's always exciting when I go into an episode with not much of a plan. Perhaps slightly worrying, you might say. Yes, I would agree. But yeah, I always quite enjoy it. Alright. As far as I see it, we need to try and bridge out over here because we really do need access to all of that sweet iron. We're not quite managing to get enough iron at the moment. And you know, that's not anything to do with the stupid sorting system or the stupid factory layout. You know, that's basically down to the fact that we're not putting a lot of iron in, and therefore we're not getting a lot of iron out. And that's the sad truth of it, and we're going to need to work towards making a much bigger island, or a much more extended infrastructure to feed all of the island, basically. Because currently, we just ain't cutting it. We just ain't cutting it, and that's not good enough for me. So let's try and make a crap ton of those, crap ton of these. Alright. Yeah, loads of that nonsense. And we shall try and bridge across here. I don't really know where we want to bridge across because I don't want to use a lot of landfills, but at the same time I don't want it to look like it's total trash. Well, that's sort of a guaranteed that's a guaranteed feature with me. I should start packaging that up and selling it as a feature of my playthroughs. Just utter trash. I mean, I just misplaced that piece of land there, and I can never fix it. I can never fix it now. So, whoop-de-doo. Yay me. Great job, Potato, for being a bloody idiot. Oh well, doesn't matter. Alright, we should have loads of electric mining drills. We want to try and get the maximum amount out of the space that we have here. You know, as I've said before, we're not in this for the long haul. I mean, it might look like it's a sort of inefficient layout at the moment, but believe you me, we are going to be mining every single inch of this bad boy, which really does excite me a lot. There we go. You over there. You over there. And then if we could just stick down maybe one bigger landfill, 2 bigger landfills to be on the safe side. There we go. That should pretty much give us the extra area to put in that one last mine. And we'll put one up here just for good measure. For good measure. Why not? Might as well do it. Alright. Alright, I'll let these build just because I care. But pretty much there's going to be a whole lot of belt going in here. And it really is going to help things an awful lot, I think, once we connect this iron up. We are going to have to... Do we want to bridge across here? We probably want to bridge across here. Just for the sake of it, really. Like, there's no real reason to bridge across anywhere, but... Might as well bridge across this away. Fuck it, let's do it. There we go. We've got the resources, we've got the stone. Let's just bridge across wherever we damn well please and hook it up to that area over there. And I think that's going to work. I think it's going to work. You got to have faith about it working. You got to have faith, as one famous singer-songwriter did once say. All right. Okay. This is the big belt. This is the one that matters. Oh, you're kidding me. This isn't parallel. Oh my god. Oh, it works. Oh, thank goodness. Whew, I thought I'd made a really big mistake there. I thought I'd made a real big mistake. And I totally messed that up. But it turns out, no, I'd only slightly messed it up. So that actually does connect my entire factory. So we'll need to get that back. Auto-saving, as per usual. Oh, we're out of an axe. Oh, it's like walking through sludge to pick anything up. We need to get steel up and running. We really do. I always forget about actually getting steel set up. And I always mean to, because it's super important. but it's never a priority, you know? It's never really like something that is super, super needs to be done right now. It's always something that can be delayed, you know, 5 or 10 minutes, or, you know, a couple of episodes, or 50 episodes, or, you know, so it's not going to take 50 episodes to get steel. That was a very, very clear exaggeration. Why not? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's not going to take 50 episodes. At least I hope it doesn't. It better not. Because that's going to be real bad. It's going to be real, real bad. I'll take that entire chest of stone. Thank you. And we need to pick up some iron because we needed to build some underground belt. And then we'll pretty much be ready to go. Boom. Yeah, I think that should massively, massively, massively increase our iron production. Again, the reason that that little bit of leftover resources were there is because we had a little power cut. I'm not a fan of the power cuts, I must say, but you know, sometimes shit happens. It does happen. It does happen. Alright, let's do this. Okay, fingers crossed we can get a nice smooth run across the country. There we go. Wow, that actually worked surprisingly well. Huh, who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And this goes here, maybe? Yeah. Whatever. We need to belt everything up, which is fine. We can do that right about now. It's not going to make a huge difference where we actually do decide to belt up, but we're going to... Oh, that was a bad decision, wasn't it? Holy cow, yes it was. Alright, you over there, and then you down here. Alright, we need to get that golden spot. That's good enough. There we go. Perfect. And do we have any more of these stupid pesky lights that I keep on talking about how I should place them down, but I just never do? I mean, I'm building more, specifically for your benefit at home, but also my benefit, and because I really, really hate it when it's in the dark. I just dislike it. No, I'm not scared of the dark or anything. It's just, it looks way better in the day. Don't you think? I think so. I don't think that that's unfair to say at all. But yeah, this is looking really, really good, and it's going to be that extra little bit of space out here, and, you know, just that little bit of extra resources that we could quite comfortably do with. And we do need them. We do need this extra iron at the moment, so it sucks, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's going to take a while for it to actually filter round through the system, but when it does, then I would presume that our production of red flasks, which is the only thing that we produce right now, is going to go through the roof. It's going to be great. It's going to be darned amazing. In terms of production next, I think we're going to be setting up for full-scale production of the green science packs. I think that is absolutely something that we're going to do. In fact, it's probably something that we could start now, because the transport belt, you know, part of that is really, really not a big deal. It really, really isn't. I mean, in fact, we could probably use some gears. In fact, if we do something a little bit sneaky. Hear me out here, guys. Hear me out. We're gonna reclaim a little bit of land when it works. There we go. Alright. We're gonna do that. We're gonna build a bit of underground belt. And then we're gonna try something. We're gonna try putting this... No, we need to get a splitter. We need a splitter first. We need a splitter. Roger, roger. We need a splitter. I will go and get some iron then from over here. And we should see a noticeable difference, by the way, when iron starts to be produced and it's filtered down. Or when more iron starts to be produced and is filtered down. It really should be very, very noticeable. At least I think it will be. If it's not, it's going to be very, very embarrassing. But alas, what can you do? What can you do? Not very much at all. Yeah, we want to use the gear production. I already had 2 splitters. Like, what am I even doing? What am I even doing? We want to use the gear production. And this can follow around here. It looks ugly, yeah, but, you know, whatever. That's fine. And then we can... Alright, now I think this is a trick that has been used in a couple of other games. Look, there we go, perfect. And there we go, just like that, we've managed to get our very own belt of iron, and we can completely negate the fact that copper even used to be on that belt. We're under attack. 2 objects are being damaged. I don't care. I don't care at all. So I think over here is a nice place to build some... Oh, you got 1 wall. Very good job, biters. Very good job. You got 1 stinking wall. Grats. Congrats. Might actually go down and repair that, just to be on the safe side of things. I'm not entirely sure that I can be bothered, A, and that I should be. I don't know. I don't know if I should. But anyway, yeah. We've got this little trick going on right here, which is kind of nice. It gives us... What is going on? Another... Oh, turret's out of ammo. Oh, good thing I did check on it, eh? Good thing I checked on it. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on. You've cost me 2 walls already, biter. I don't know why I'm doing this. I mean, the turret can much more effectively shoot than I can. Yeah, as you see, as he just like absolutely wrecks them. Let's place that back down there just for the sake of it. Why not? I mean, it's great. You know, the fact that there is only one possible area where biters can come from is somewhat reassuring, but also worrying, I actually think. Because I think it's going to lull me into a false sense of security, and then, you know, as we've already had happen a little bit before, it's just going to go BAM! And suddenly there's going to be a billion gazillion biters on the island. I mean, if we play it safe, and if we play it smart, then that, fingers crossed, shouldn't happen. But you never know. You never know. That still has a possibility of actually happening. Alright. Yeah, let's do this a little bit. In fact, no, we've got to do it like this. Okay. Alright, coming out here. And we'll go under here if we have the resources. Oh, of course we fucking don't. Do we ever have the proper resources? Don't answer that question. Don't answer that. That's a bad question to answer. Don't answer that question. Because the answer ain't going to be good. Let's get some more lights down here. Oh, we actually already have an appropriate number of lights. Ah, well, you know what? Have an even more appropriate number of lights. For good measure. For good measure. Alright. You, come down here. That pole has got to go, but whatever. We'll leave it there for now. We'll leave it there for now. And we want to get transport belts set up. And the method of us doing that is going to be... I don't know. I do not know. Let's get some assembly machines set up. Just so that we've got a rough idea of how it's going to work. Ideally, I'd like to feed iron onto this belt somewhere. And I don't quite know how that's going to happen. I think 3 belts should be more than enough. Maybe we split some iron off here and get it traveling down there. I mean, that could work. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. We're going to need a lot of underground belt, I think. I'll build a lot of underground belt for that exact reason. Alright. So that's going to need to be underground belted. Yeah, we're going to need a heck of a lot of underground belt to make this even viable. Oh, or maybe not. Huh. Oh well, that was much, much easier than anticipated. Yeah. Oh, shit. That was 3 pieces of underground belt, and, well, actually, we're gonna need 1 more. Yeah, 3 proper pieces, 6 thingies of underground belt. We're sorted. I mean, however many that is. What? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 pieces of underground belt. So 4 pieces. 4 actual underground building orders to build. And we're sorted. And that should pretty much give us the gateway. That's right, the gateway. Just like the gateway drug. That cannabis is supposedly to heroin. I don't know if that's true. I'm not confirming anything. That's just something I heard and I said because I thought it would be funny. But in retrospect, it's not funny. Alright. We're gonna buffer, because of course we are. And then we'll stick it onto some stupid belt or something that I will probably do something with later. But, you know, later as a famous person once said, is not now, which means that's not my responsibility to deal with right now, which is which is kind of nice. I also don't know if we actually want more, more manufacturing belt machines. I think this will probably be enough. Like, this is always something that I overestimate, like how much belt we'll actually need. But maybe a fourth one wouldn't actually hurt us that much. I mean, yeah. I'll take a fourth one just for good measure. And that should be quite alright. It should work quite well. Quite nicely. Quite adequately, I would say. Boom, 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 boom. Wooden chest. Wooden chest. Normal inserter. Normal inserter. There we go. And then we'll continue like so. Perfect. It's a perfect. It's a really perfect. Beautiful. I mean, look at this. I mean, apart from the fact that it doesn't have the correct build order, it's gosh darned awesome. I don't even think we need to go any faster than this because everything's just so chilled out here. And we're just going to start backlogging an absolute shit ton. That's right, an absolute shit ton of belt. It's going to be awesome. And that is going to be the first component of green flasks, which are going to be manufactured over here. We're probably going to have a long, snaky belt that looks absolutely hideous to the untrained eye. In fact, to the trained eye. And looks absolutely gorgeous to the untrained eye. But looks hideous to the trained eye. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I mean, fingers crossed it doesn't look hideous, but, you know, if it does, meh. I mean, I guess I'm okay with sacrificing a little bit of looks. I don't really want to sacrifice all the looks, but hey ho, you do what you gotta do, I suppose, don't you? Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Factorio, the Island. We actually did a surprising amount in a surprisingly short period of time today. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with how this playthrough is coming along, and I hope you'll join me in the next episode where we shall continue and try and fix the fact that we are completely overflowing. We're going to need to design a system up here that is very smart, and I'm not a very smart person, as you can probably tell. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we actually manage that. Anyway, ladies and gents, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.